could actually affect change. Shift can happen, change happens.
Okay, and you have this Ignite the Fire concept. Let's talk about that.
Well, Ignite the Fire in You program is a program for individuals, as I mentioned, any age level, and it basically seeks to unleash the inner fire in you, because inner fire is our most important outer foundation. Essentially, what we want to do is to, for you to find out and discover your highest potential, your highest passion, and enable your highest goal so that you could be the biggest version of yourself.
Okay, and we're not just talking fire as a concept, we're actually stepping on fire.
Yes, we do fire walking.
Fire walking, let's talk about that.
Yeah.
That's really interesting.
Well, it's a metaphor for us. It's a life-changing transformation process for us. What we essentially say is that, it's transformation. So it's not just done on a cerebral level, it's done basically on an experiential level, so that when you walk on fire, there's, nothing else you can't do. So there's very, very strong mental state regulation that you have to do in order for you to process the program, the journey, so that you're not focused on the pain, but you're focused on, the journey ahead of you and the goal. Okay. Which is basically to walk on fire.
So it's all like a mental, you have to teach yourself to think that it's not hot, it will not harm you, and you can walk through it.
Yes, and you tell yourself the right language processes for you to be able to do that.
Cherry, am I right? Oprah Winfrey went through
this?
Yes,
she went through that with Tony Robbins, who's my mentor.
That's amazing. Yeah. Okay, so you can actually help companies if you have if you're a boss and you want the people in your company to go to do this, they can hire you and you can actually teach them.
It's a very powerful bonding process, because after you've walked on fire, the relationship is just set on a higher level. The team is ready to play a different ball game, and everyone is on fire, and the results are just, different and transformational.
Okay, well, our cameramen are going to be walking on fire here soon. Is this costly if they ask you guys to do it?
It's very reasonable. Well, we go through, the individuals can go through on their own on a 3-day journey with us. We start the night with a fire walking, and essentially what we do basically is to change their stories, because everything happens at the story level. Okay. If you're telling yourself the wrong story, you're not able to then push your goals on a higher level. So you convert the disempowering beliefs to empowering beliefs, and that starts on the first night. And then the next 2 days, we then process your goals, what your passions are, how you're going to enable yourselves, and what is basically your roadmap to make you a fascinating individual at work, for your business, or even for children.
Right. Maybe this is how David Blaine does all of his magic tricks, right? Sometimes we think it's magic, but sometimes it's also just the power of the mind.
Yes, power of mind. Especially when you've unleashed the power of your unconscious mind. The consciousness is actually not as strong as the unconscious mind. Our unconscious mind controls our goal-seeking habits. Basically, it controls our emotions, and emotions drive results. The consciousness is just basically very logical. If you want to make your dreams bigger, if you want to, to aspire for bigger visions, you need to actually unleash the full potential of your unconscious mind. And this is where firewalking basically helps a lot.
I love it. How long does the process take to be able to teach someone to be able to conquer all their fears and do it?
Well, change can happen in an instant. Be very careful what you ask for, because if you ask for change, breakthrough can happen, and you have to fasten your seatbelt. The shift happens, but then the processes that lead to mastery will take a longer time. If you just want to have a shift in your emotions, for example, the 3-day workshop is a very powerful tool to just enable you and teach you the processes, and then from there on, you walk the journey and do a roadmap for you, and
Nice. Yeah. Well, I'm all for positivity. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much,
Claudine. That was our guest, Cherry Pua Africa, a transformation coach. Headline News is taking a quick break. Back in a bit with more stories.